Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we're going to be doing our Lancaster bomber build. So we are going to do issue 24 of Build a Lancaster Bomber. Now I apologise there was no Lancaster Bomber last week when I came to record the issue at the weekend. Basically the replacement parts that they've sent, and I'll get onto that more when we get up to the build table, I didn't have. I had that problem with 24 and 25 as well, so I'll explain more of that when we get over to the desk about what they're on about. So yeah, I've had to wait for 2 replacements to come, which they have done. Fantastic. So this week there will be 2 Lancaster Bomber builds. There'll be this one this morning and then there'll be one this afternoon, because as soon as I've done this one I'm going to get on with recording the other one. So twice the fun today, but I like to keep caught up and that's the way I do it. Anyway, let's get started with today's issue. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so in this issue we got this from Hachette, which basically says issues 24 and 25, due to assembly problems we have had to make some last minute modifications to some of the parts in issues 24 and 25. In issue 24 we have changed the retraction pistons 2 times part 24B. Please use the parts in the plastic bag labelled 24SP, substitution parts, and discard parts 24B in the cardboard box. In issue 25 we have changed the strut joints 2 times part 25C. Please use the parts in the plastic bag labelled 25SP, substitution parts, and discard parts 25C in the cardboard box. We've also supplied you with spare hinge pins 2 times 24H and 2 times 25D. Okay, so that's what that says. So what happened was I came to get ready to build this, get it all set up, and I was missing them. So they weren't in. And I had the same problem with 25. The bag with the spare parts, they just weren't in there. So here's the ones that I have now that are the replacements. And these in here, there's one there, and there's one there, we don't need. I'll probably keep hold of them though as spares, just as time goes on. Okay, so what we can do now, we can get on with today's build, and then once I've done this, I am going to be recording 25 after it, so we're all caught up. Fantastic, right, so we're going to be working on the first undercarriage today. So this is the start of our first undercarriage, and first of all it wants us to put these sort of brackets on. Now they've got like a sloping upwards on them, and that must be facing this top bar. So when we put these on, these are just going to go in between here. They're just going to fit over like a sleeve. Hopefully. There we go, that's one on. Now it says to do one of these at a time, but might as well just do them both at the same time. I don't know why they ask you to do that sometimes. Okay, so they are on. Right, next what it's asking us to do is we need to take the replacement parts. So these here. Okay, now these are going to be going on to the sleeves or collars we've just put on. So these are just going to fit on to there, and to hold them in we've got pins. Oh joy. But they are quite loose, so they're not, I don't think they're going to be too bad to put in. So we'll get a pin. I'm going to go with the ones that they supplied me first of all, but I think I can probably understand why they were sent replacement pins. These are tiny. These are absolutely tiny, and that does not help at all. Yeah. So I'm going to do a thing here of going to get the pin. Now I'm always putting it smooth side down at first. I'm going to literally put that on into the hole. Okay, so I know that's started. Next I'll bring this across, and when I think it's lined up, push the pin through. Now I have been sent some pliers. In this I have put some masking tape around these, and I'm going to squeeze them home. Now because I've had two of these, I've basically got two of these. I've got one set here and one set there, so I think I'm okay for pliers for a while. And I also got some of them pliers with the Titanic, so I don't mind tools. Send me tools, I don't mind them. So they're quite nice and easy to put in so far. And then we're just going to squeeze these into place, just like so. Okay, so that's them on. Okay, so with them on, the next is we need these here. Now these are the retraction struts, and these are going to be going on this way around, but we need this detail here to be facing towards there. Okay, so let's get these in. Again, that one's gone in lovely. Squeeze it in with the pliers. Fantastic. Okay, same again with the other side. Get a pin. Lob the pin in. That one's a little bit more tougher to go in. So there we go, and then we just squeeze that one in like so. Okay, so that is them on. I'm just going to turn the page of the magazine when it wants to turn. Okay, so that's them both on. Next we need our tyre, looking like so, and we need the inner wheel hubs. So these are going to go on like that, and then the other side on like that. Now don't worry if they're squeezable like that, because we're actually going to be putting this on now. So looking at how they've got this in the magazine, we're going to slot this over the tyre. Perfect. And then we're going to put a longer pin that was being supplied here through the middle. Now obviously the pliers are not going to reach that far over, so I just use the desk, pushing that in, and that locks in. And that is the first part of our undercarriage started. Looking brilliant, and that's all there is to do in this issue. I've got 2 pins left over from the build in there, and I've actually got the 2 spare pins that they've sent us as well, so I haven't used any of the spare pins at all. But I don't throw anything like that away. I will put it away until it is we may need it, or as just as spares as the build goes on. But there we go, that is issue 24 complete. Well guys, that's it for the Lancaster, for that issue. Wow, I'm going to get on straight after this, and I'm going to get on with issue 25. But that was nice and easy. Just a shame that I had to wait a week for the parts to come, but they came, and we're just doing doubles today, so it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, must check them though next time they come, making sure that all the parts are there that we are supposed to be supplied with. So yeah, interesting times, but at least it's done and we are back on track with our Lancaster. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.